I think except for one time playing dominoes, I never played another table game.
Hi,
Caroline.
Hi.
Caroline won. She's first.
How are you?
Good.
Did you have a good week at school?
Yeah.
So what exciting happened?
Nothing really. All I had was basketball practice.
And a lot of
Is it
it.
going to be a good team?
Yeah, U15.
Is it going to be a good team?
Oh. I don't know.
You say
Not a lot of
yes.
returning players that you're used to playing with?
Not really.
Well, you'll have to show them how it's done then.
Yeah.
The coach is putting pressure on her on the side. I told her, just try your best. But he did this to that girl JoJo too, about singling her out and saying it's all up to you. So I said, well, you don't have to listen to that. Just try your best. But that seems to be this coach's way, is trying to push them individually, saying that it's their job to bring, to bring it all together. Which I don't agree with that mentality.
No, plus you have to protect your feet too. You know, don't play so much that your feet get really sore.
Mhm.
But you always do your best.
Yeah. What else do I have?
So are you on the school newspaper this time?
I don't think so.
What else?
Just
You might go out
Not
today, right?
Today we might go to the mall. I don't know why, but yeah, we're just going.
Whoa. You have something special to look for?
No,
What's your first game?
I think,
Hang out?
yeah.
When's your first game?
Oh, my first game is September 2nd.
That's
Okay.
next Friday.
Yeah.
Is it home or away?
Home.
Do you know who it's against?
Trail.
Are they good?
They cheat.
They cheat. Well, tell them.
Okay, so my first game is home against this school called Trail. And like, they've been known for cheating because they either have scholarship students come and play for them. And like, they're not allowed scholarships in the BISAC tournament thingy. Or they like fake their people's ages.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But isn't the new PE teacher from Trail?
Yeah.
The
So
elementary
she told us
teacher?
everything.
Oh. So she
Cheaters
told
never
you all the
trust.
tricks.
Yeah. And they're pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
Cheaters
if you bring
sometimes
in
trust.
ringers, you can be pretty good.
Can we? Unless you have any questions for them.
Well, that's all I have.
Okay, we have a good week.
Bye, I love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Did you get a high math score? Did you tell them?
For what?
Hi.
Hi, you're going second today.
Yep.
For what?
So, I had this week I had 4 tests, and I got the results back for 2 of them so far. JCHL I did well because it's like the Bible.
What's JCXL?
Why didn't you say
Um,
that?
JCHL is Judeo-Christian history and literature, I think.
Uh-huh.
But the Bible class, so I did okay on that. Oh yeah, I passed that test. And then the one that I'm really happy about is, yeah.
Jesus Christ, He's Lord.
Oh, okay. I did really well on my AP Psych test.
Yay.
So my class average was 81, and my overall grade, like my whole grade average, was 78. And so Mr. Todd said that grade is lower than a lot of the other previous classes. But my score for the first time was 85.
Great.
So I was above average, and I was above the usual score. And so that, translating it to like normal classes, that would be a 95.
Wow.
because
that's
it's an
really-
AP course.
Right, and if the class average was 81, you were 4 points over that.
Yeah. So
That's great.
I'm really happy about that because not a lot of people, like the highest grade was 92. So there was like out of the whole grade maybe like 3 or 4 people got a 92, but then everybody else got lower than that.
She
And
keeps
when
saying, I beat the smart kids. I said, you
I
are
did.
a smart kid.
I beat the smart kids.
You are a smart kid. You're one of them.
But I just felt good because usually, like, I'm either tied or, like, a little bit lower than some of my friends. But not this time.
Good for you.
Psych.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then you get the results of your other 2 tests?
Probably, yeah, math and chem, probably sometime next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes the extra study worth it.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah.
And last night?
And last night I had Friday night fellowship, so that was at the Harkins house, and we did a scavenger hunt around the neighborhood, and my team won.
Oh, yay.
So we got Krispy Kreme donuts.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you missing sports?
A little bit. I go after school and work out sometimes, and then I joined CJ's practice on Monday. His coach is my speech teacher, so he already knew me, and he asked if I wanted to join with Caroline and Billy, join their like drill that they were doing. So I joined them in that. So I'm keeping a little bit busy with that.
Lifeguard classes.
But the lifeguard classing is the lifeguard classes wears you out.
Yeah.
Because you have to swim 300 meters, and then you have to tread water, and then you practice saving people. And so just doing that in the middle of the day and then having 2 or 3 classes after wears you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Telling you
At
play
least you get a break to get in the pool.
water hockey.
Yeah. Yeah, and we played water hockey. So we had tiny, they're about this big, hockey sticks, and there's like a really heavy puck, and we have to play at the bottom of a 2-meter pool.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's like an actual sport. They have, Mr. Joel said that the closest country that does it that he knows of is in Singapore, but they have a sport like that, and it's really hard.
Yeah, because you'd have to hold your breath a long time.
Yeah,
Get down there.
yeah. So that was fun, but like it made my head hurt because you're under pressure for so long.
Yeah.
And
Well, it sounds like it's going well.
yeah,
That's great.
my first like band worship event is on this coming Friday. So that's my event that I'm doing. And that's about it. Oh, well, so we had kind of like a grade against grade fight because the senior carnival is coming up, and usually each grade does a booth, and the seniors do like the most because that's how they raise money for their senior trip. But
Right.
this year they were like, okay, for every booth you do, you have to pay us 2,000 baht and 30% whatever you make.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're limited what you can offer.
Yeah, and we're limited. Before we could do like games and food and have prizes, they said you can only sell a product or you can only sell food we approve of. So we were like, okay, never mind, let's not do it. And then a couple of the guys, actually almost all the guys in my grade were like, so what time do you guys want to go to destroy the place? Like, they're like, let's boycott this. And a couple of the juniors heard, or seniors heard, and they're like, okay, fine, you can do a booth and you don't have to pay the 2,000 baht, but you have to give us 30% of whatever you make. So I don't know if we're actually gonna do a booth or not.
And they're selling cheap products.
Yeah.
Low quality products. We're
Some-
not allowing
some
them to
of
buy
them.
anymore. They buy these bags and they're like see-through thin.
Some of them are good, some of them aren't. But
Most of them are.
though
You're
my
done
shirt,
buying stuff.
I already got. So I got a sweatshirt and I got a shirt, and I think both of those are gonna be good quality. But it's for their econ project, or like economics, so they have to sell products as part of their grade and stuff. So a couple of them do it really well, and a couple of them don't. So you just have to like look for the samples and stuff like that. The other people selling drawstring bags, their bags are a lot better, but they
Well, you
didn't.
bought the cheap ones.
That's the ones they wanted. They didn't like the other ones.
You can see right through them. They're gonna
Well,
fall apart. In
I
the
didn't
rain.
get the bag. It was Caroline and CJ, so I'm okay.
And
But
then your eco meeting group.
I forgot to meet.
Right.
So I'm a part of I'm a part of the an eco club at school, and we're trying to do Meatless Mondays, but that's really hard. So I'm doing like meatless lunch on Monday. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Actually, I didn't have meat for breakfast, so let's just do. You can have meat for dinner Mondays.
How about egg? Does that count?
Yeah, because it like apparently cow fart is deadly. Like it produces 10 times the amount of methane that human fart does.
Methane.
Or what is it called?
Methane.
Yeah, yeah. So and then people are like chopping down the Amazon rainforest to create fields for cows to graze on and stuff because they're running out of space because its meat is so high in demand, stuff like that. So we're raising awareness by not eating meat. Yeah, we're supposed to. Yeah.
Eat what?
Eat bacon, not meat.
Yeah. So that's that. And our school flooded. Did you see the pictures of our soccer field?
If you look, Sheila Harkins.
If you look at Mrs. Sheila Harkins, the
I'll send.
or Mom will send some. The whole field, our soccer field, flooded, and it was flooding over into like the driveway out of the school and that side gate to get completely out.
It's called Eagle Lake.
Yeah, we called it Eagle Lake. It was really high.
What happened?
It rained really hard. There was a big storm. And it knocked over one of the trees in like this front, is it
It's the
pavilion?
side way on the way out.
No.
No.
Oh.
Where we have our flag, there's
Oh,
two
flag
trees
ceremony.
on either side, and one of those trees got
They just
like
got
pulled out
planted.
and knocked over.
Yeah, they were
You
new.
tell about the
But it
water.
didn't get inside the
Pool
school,
pump.
right?
No, it didn't. Well, technically it
The
not
field is
the
in, but
the
not
field
in
is in the
classroom.
school, but not in the classrooms and stuff. Like the buildings are around the field. So it's
pool-
just that middle section.
The pool.
Right.
Wow.
The pool pump was working, but it was sending it. It sends the water out to the canal. But the canal. You said the pool pump was working, but it sends it to the canal, and the canal was filling and sending it back to the field.
I didn't know about that.
Huh? Someone told me that.
Oh, well, Mom said that the pool pump was working and it was sending out water to the canal, but the canal was overflowing into the
Back
field.
to the
There's no
field.
place for the water to go. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the river that's behind the school, like that we have to walk over, that was very full too.
Just be careful walking over it.
Yeah.
Don't fall down.
Monitor lizards.
And there was this guy that's like really enthusiastic about animals and stuff. So a guard found what he thought was a worm, but actually it was one of the world's smallest species of snakes.
Eee.
And so it looks like a earthworm or a little bit thinner, but it's actually like a snake. And he said that they don't bite and they're non-venomous, but he was like so excited because he's like, I've never actually seen one in person. It's like the smallest snake in Thailand. And he was like jumping around. He's like, but I have to let it go because I don't have enough resources to feed it. And he was like so disappointed, but he kept it for the day and he was like showing all the science teachers. And he showed us because we were there when he was getting it. Yeah, when he was receiving it. So we're like, what is it? And he was like so excited to tell us.
Your Sunday school was quite adventurous.
Yeah, I had 19 or 20 students in my Sunday school last Sunday.
Kindergarten.
Yeah.
Big,
And I only had me and then Caroline and someone else helping me. But it was
What age?
4 4-year-olds, yeah.
Lala's kids.
And you had
Yeah.
to threaten.
Yeah, and there was this one kid I had to threaten for the first time. Like I've never had to do that to like a student before, but he was being really, really bad.
Filipino.
Taking advantage of the crowding.
Yeah, or he was just in a bad mood, so he was making sure everybody knew it, and it was like, no, kid, there's 18 others of you. I can't handle it. But yeah, so that was an adventure. And that's about it. Today we're going to Paradise Park because I'm craving khao soy.
That's, you have to say it's
It's
chicken.
it's
yellow
chicken
chicken